Alright, being someone who didn't want either of these teams to win, this game gave you a little bit of everything. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. This was an interesting football game. And like I said, I didn't want the Ratbirds to win because they said F Joe Burrow. Okay, if they didn't say F Joe Burrow, I'd be like, whatever, they won, just beat the Queefs. I didn't want the Queefs to win because 1737 different reasons, okay? I didn't want them to win for that said reason either. Nonetheless, though, for being someone who watched this game and thought, okay, well, whatever the outcome is the outcome. I'll just root for whoever is in the NFC, 49ers or Lions, whatever. You got to give a lot of respect to both of these teams. And I think the first respect you got to give is that Ravens defense. Because that Ravens defense in the first half looked absolutely atrocious. And a lot of it is how good Patrick Mahomes is and how amazing he is. And yes, I understand Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. But that Ravens defense in the first half was getting shredded by Mahomes. But in the second half, once Terrell Suggs walked out of that tunnel and pumped up that crowd and pumped up that defense said, lights out football. 0 points allowed in the second half to Mahomes. So you got to give a lot of credit to not only Terrell Suggs, but that defense in general. McDonald did a great job of shutting down Patrick Mahomes in the second half. 1,000%. You got to give a lot of credit, though, also to Zay Flowers' hands. Because apparently he doesn't know how to hold on to a ball going into the end zone. No, on the real note, though, they're going to change that rule this offseason because we had 2 plays now in a playoff game that were affected by the fumbling out of bounds rule, which was, fumbling through the end zone touchback rule, which was the Bills-Chiefs game and also now the AFC Championship game. So if there's 2 different times the Chiefs got, well, one got flubbed, one got helped, they're going to change the rule and fix it, but... With that being said, if it wasn't for Zay Flowers' fumble out of the end zone, not out of the end zone, recovered in the end zone, this game is probably 17-17. And the crazy thing watching the Ratbirds the whole second half is one thing. They could have won this game. But here's the thing, right? And I want to say the refs did a good job, I feel like, on both sides. There was some very questionable no PI calls against the Chiefs against the Ravens. But then there was a lot of questionable no holding calls on Ronnie Stanley against the Chiefs defensive players. See, I don't want either team to win. So I'm watching everything, okay? And I'm looking at it as a non-biased point of view. For those who are going to say there was a lot of PI calls that should have been called versus the Chiefs, I agree with you. But if you also watch the game, you would see how many times Ronnie Stanley's holding the Chiefs guy by his neck like this and not letting him move. You got to look at it both ways. I know it's hard to do that because if you're one team or the other team, you're kind of biased. But that's just the fact of the matter is, right? And there was also a PI not called against the Ravens. So I think the refs did a good job letting the players play, which... usually don't get like that in the championship like this, especially when the Chiefs play. Chiefs fans, I'm going to take an initial shot at you no matter what. You already know that. You should not have clicked on this video. You thought I was going to be talking nice about you the whole entire time. Nonetheless, I think the refs did a pretty damn good job. But it's like the Ravens could have won this game, but that's what the Chiefs do. The Chiefs are a team that is built to win. And I hate saying that because, trust me, I don't like them. But you got to give them respect is that they do enough every single time to win. They might not do the most beautiful stuff, the flashiest stuff, the craziest stuff, but they get the job done. And they're annoying to watch because you don't want them to win. But they just do it. They're like the Patriots of the old days. This is how the Chiefs play. And I think the Ravens, for the most part, again, they shot themselves in the foot here. They really did. And I don't think you could put all the blame, and I know there's been a lot of people trashing Zay Flowers. You can't really trash a rookie for fumbling one time by accident. He's trying to reach out to the end zone to get a touchdown. Yes, the ball got knocked out. He's a rookie. He's going to learn from it. And in reality, you're going to kind of look at the fact that, why was Mark Andrews even playing this game? And you might say, well, why are you getting straight to Mark Andrews? The reason why I say that is because Isaiah Likely, with Mark Andrews being back from injury, but not 100%, Isaiah Likely would have been a better target in there. Now, obviously, Lamar throws an interception to Isaiah Likely, but that's when it's a triple coverage, 3 guys on Isaiah Likely. That could have been pass interference as well. That was not called, but that's questionable. My point is, like, I feel like Isaiah Likely should have played this whole game, not Mark Andrews. Just because Mark Andrews wasn't 100%. Mark Andrews was 100%. I think he should have 100%, I would say, play this game. Whole entire game, no problem at all. But, I mean, in this game, he had 2 catches, 15 yards. And I feel like he just took away snaps from Isaiah Likely. And I think Likely would have had a better chance to do good. But, again, like I said, it's just... It was crazy to watch. I'm kind of lost for words right now just because of just getting done watching this whole entire game. And again, I didn't have a dog in this race. I don't really care. I wanted this game to be the first game in playoff history to become a tie. And they just both get eliminated. And they just play the Super Bowl as the Lions versus 49ers. Obviously, that couldn't happen. But my point is, I didn't have a dog in this race. Odell Beckham only had like 3 receptions of 22 yards. He didn't catch the ball until like 7 minutes ago in the 4th quarter. It's just crazy to see how many times the Ravens could have won this game too. It's just crazy to see that. It's so many times. And then like first half, the Chiefs have another field goal off of Lamar Jackson fumble, and they don't get it. They don't get the field goal because they go for it 4th down. They don't get it. The Ravens' only touchdown this game came off a drive where they go for it on 4th and 1 at their own, 30-yard line? And then they go for it on 4th and 3 later in the game in the 4th quarter at their own 18. One thing you got to say about John Harbaugh is he got some balls on him, man. That man's got some balls on him. He does. He got some balls on him. But yeah, no, it just shocks me so much to see how much. Because there's a part of me who wanted the Chiefs to lose just because of Patrick Mahomes. But then that F Joe Burrow, man, I can't do it. When my man's down with injury, when he's hurt, and your fan base, and I know it's a small amount, I know it's only 10%, maybe 15%. In the stands, I think there was like 30 people chanting F Joe Burrow at the end of the game. Like, come on, man. Come on now. That's just uncalled for. And it does rub me the wrong way. And you might say, well, man, you got to get over it. That's the past, whatever. These are the queefs. And I get that, and I hate the queefs. But when I hear that, I think to myself, okay, well, that's a big no-no. What do the queefs do? They just got an annoying Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift. We got to watch Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl. And they have, we got to watch Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl. And they have Jackson Mahomes, which Jackson Mahomes, I think, has been a pretty good boy recently, but it is what it is. Lamar should have thrown another interception, by the way. The Chiefs defender dropped it, and that honestly probably would have been a pick 6. Ratbirds, you're going home. You're going home, and your season is over. So please, please, please stop talking trash in my comic section about my team. Because guess what? You did just as good as we did this year. Well, we went to the AFC Championship game. And did what? And lost. That's what we did last year, Ratbirds. The difference is we have a better draft pick. Because you didn't go to the Super Bowl. You didn't get a Super Bowl. You didn't cross go. You didn't get $200. You didn't do any of that crap. So, calm down. Enjoy Cancun. We've been there already. And enjoy next season. Because this is all going to be changing. Okay? This crap right here, no. We'll be back. Joe will be healthy. We'll be on 100%. And we'll be back in the championship and the Super Bowl. So I hope you enjoyed your run. I hope you enjoyed your little trip of the AFC North. Lamar Jackson got past his playoff problems. Well, I guess somewhat. He won one playoff game against a rookie quarterback. But he, at least now, is no longer... What is he, 3-3 in the playoffs now? I think he's 3-3. I'm not even sure his playoff record at this point. My point is... Calm down. Chiefs... What am I going to say about you guys? You guys are probably going to go win the Super Bowl. I said it back in the day. I said it when you guys beat the Dolphins. I said this is a team that probably will win the Super Bowl. I might not want it to happen. I might not like it happening. But guess what? It's going to happen. So, go 49ers, go Lions. Whoever wins that game. Lamar choked.